motherfucking thing. But we're trekking along. Especially California's doing okay. Anybody in your family had to deal with this?
Well, my boyfriend is immune suppressed.
What's that mean?
That means that he's a transplant patient, and he basically is at risk of losing his organs if he catches something like the coronavirus.
Shit.
Yeah. So we have to be kind of careful because, like, if he catches it, he's going to be an organ failure again, and we're going to have to deal with all that again, which was a whole nother portion of my life. That was back in 2016. The election was going on, and on election day, he got a double transplant, and it was just an overwhelming day. I'm gonna spark this.
Go ahead. Yeah, do your thing. A double transplant of what? You said a kidney?
Kidney, pancreas.
Oh fuck.
He was diabetic, and now he's not anymore.
No
more diabetes. No more diabetes. He doesn't have to be on dialysis. And I was with him all through that. I've been with him for 6-7 years, something like that. And, he had a lot of health problems. He was, diabetic and then kidney failure when we met. And we didn't know if he was going to live or die. And that was another thing, because he's very Christian, he's not worried about dying. He knows he's going to go to heaven, whatever that means for him and his soul.
Interesting.
But, that's kind of where I stand on that. I feel like wherever you feel like you're going to go, that's probably where your spirit might go.
Yeah.
Who am I to say you're not going to go to heaven
or hell? If the mind believes it.
Wherever you want to rest forever.
It is real. Yeah, exactly.
Whatever our souls are.
That's still interesting to me, a Wiccan and a Christian making that work. But then again, that's why I said, what are the misconceptions? Because I don't know shit about that shit. I don't know.
Well, yeah. And, how Christians would say, we're all sinners. We're all born with original sin. I guess for my boyfriend, he feels like, he's a sinner already. He doesn't have to date a Christian girl on top of it, on top of all the other stuff he tries to do to be a good Christian,
That makes perfect sense.
The Bible and God are kind of separate for him. He has his own personal relationship with Jesus, and that's on him, that's his relationship. And, once he dies, he can go to heaven if he wants to.
I'll be
a mushroom somewhere.
You'll be a mushroom somewhere? Is that what you think? Like a magic one?
Maybe I'll be a magic mushroom. I'm reincarnated as a magic mushroom.
You know what? Dying and then coming back, getting people high is probably a blessing, right?
If it was cremate me and my lungs would get people high. On the reclaim.
Oh man. So where were we? I was trying to think of something fascinating to ask.
It was my childhood.
Yeah, childhood.
And I grew up kind of with various beliefs. My very first experience with asking my mom what religion was, she said, you can pick your own religion. It doesn't matter. She went out. She was a very responsible parent in that kind of sense. She went out to the library a lot, and anything I had a question about, she'd give me a book about it, and I'd read. And she got me a book about all the different religions, and she even went as far as to have her friend come, because I was freaked out about the concept that there might be an omnipotent being who can see me every second of every day, and that really kind of irritated me.
That is kind of creepy.
I was like, I don't like that idea. I was a little kid, I didn't get it. I was like, wait, there's a God, he's watching me go poop or something. I don't want that. But my mom never pushed religion on me. I remember going to church maybe once in my whole childhood. Once or twice. And it was for my granddad, who's Christian. And, I'm not sure how he ever felt about... He always knew my mom had, not Christian beliefs. She was always interested in the occult and in the darker side of magic and stuff like that. But, for me, I'm more on a green path. I'm very focused on the environment being intertwined in my religious values. So I try and be cautious of the environment because that's my God. The ocean is my God. Above all things, I feel the most connected to the ocean. And I'm so sad about the Great Barrier Reef basically being dead and all this plastic in it. And it's just
I feel so
disrespectful.
the the way we take care of the earth is the reason we're going through what we're going through.
Oh, yeah.
Is the earth is fucking pissed, and it's
She's
like,
pissed.
yeah, what the fuck are you guys doing? You know, stay in the house for a sec. I need to think about it before I fuck everybody up.
Mm-hmm. And she's gonna have the last laugh.
Yeah, you can't beat nature. How the fuck you can't fight nature? You live in
all
nature.
The humans are gone.
Yeah,
we're gonna be gone, and the Earth's gonna keep going.
Arrogance will always be the death of everything.
Mm-hmm.
My other question to you, subject I wanted to talk about was magic. How does magic fit in your life?
Well, that's like I was telling you. It's interspersed in everything I do every day. So for me, I garden and I meditate / disassociate, stare into space for however long, maybe an uncomfortable amount of time for some people. And, you know, I feel like for me, magic is an intention that you set. So you can feel a certain way, and whatever your intention is, like, I want to lose weight. Funny enough, I had this intention to lose weight, and I did a spell about it, and I lost 100 pounds. I've gained a bit of it back. But
okay.
I feel like maybe the magic helped me to lose the weight to get the motivation to do it. Like, just having that as, like, an intention that I set out into the universe. I let it be. I let it go and let it be, and maybe it come back to me, and it did.
So is that how you would describe a spell, that process?
Yeah. Like, well, for me, I lit a candle. That's what I did to lose. Like, I remember I was, like, 275 pounds, and I lit a candle, and I said, I am ready for a change, an all-out metamorphosis of myself. I let the candle burn all night, and I woke up, and I started my diet. And I just did the things I was supposed to do. And it was easy. And I feel like, weirdly enough, okay, this is just for me. I don't know if there's any other witches listening. But for me, there's like a 6-month grace period with a spell. So, like, I'll do a spell, and then, like, there's like 6 months in which the spell is very potent. And then it starts to dissipate. And then I either have to, like, reset my intention or just, like...
And in this case, resetting your intention would be lighting a candle again.
Yeah, and saying to the universe, this is my intention. I set it out. I let it be, you know. And that could be to whatever gods you pray to. And not that I'm giving a lesson in how to witch. That's just however is personal to you. I mean, there's lots of spells and stuff. And
would you consider yourself a witch?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a witch. My mom's a witch. Her mom was a witch. Her mom's mom was a witch.
Oh, wow. So it's like, this is a general...
We're witches in my family. That's, and some Christian witches. I mean, it happens.
You know what? I'm not going to lie. I've never heard of a Christian witch.
Well, there's Christian witches.
Yeah? What?
There's lots of them.
Does a Christian witch still worship Christ?
Yes, absolutely. So, what it would be is you're not necessarily worshiping the goddess, you're worshiping the earth as the goddess.
I'm high. You're going to have to explain it a little better for me. Sorry.
So, you can have your Jesus, you can have your Buddhist values, you can be in
you're
all
saying,
of it together,
okay,
I'm saying.
you're saying like a Buddhist can still be Christian.
Thing. You can have different practices,
okay.
Be a religion.
Gotcha.
You know, like, if you have a religion, like you go to church every Sunday, you're Christian, that's your one God, Jesus Christ. Good for you, but, you know, that's not how everyone does it.
Okay. Now, can I poke the bear a little bit for my religious listeners? I'm not religious, I'm a Buddhist. I don't organize religion. My belief is kind of, sort of I believe Earth, the universe, that is the entity. That is the God. She's the God. I do believe she's a female. And, you know, as somebody told me the other day...
We're all born of a woman.
Somebody told me the other day that was that devil talk when I said that. So this is my question.
That sounds like a Seventh-day Adventist point of view.
Again, you know what? It may be. It may be.
I've talked to a few Seventh-day Adventists, and I've been friends with a few Seventh-day Adventists, and they are firm believers that Rihanna is the devil, and that I'm going to hell for wearing a skirt. I don't know. It's just, you got some wacky beliefs. They go to church on Fridays.
So, to that person who would say, you can't be no damn...
They didn't want me to be a nurse. I wanted to go to school to be a nurse. And the Seventh-day Adventists I talked to said that was not holy to be a nurse.
Right.
I was like, well, I didn't want to be a nurse. I believe in medicine and science, and I feel like it saves lives because, you know, my boyfriend, he had the double transplant. Modern medicine saved him.
Yeah. Yeah. What would you say to the fervent religious believer that would say the concept of a Christian witch is nonsense?
I would say that they are very set in their ways and their beliefs, and that is totally fine to be that way. I mean, they're not hurting anybody by saying that or believing that. It's their opinion. But we're out there. I mean, I'm not Christian, but, you know, my boyfriend is, and so... You know, like, I'll sit down with him and read the Bible with him and, you know, vibe out with him. Get high with him.
You'll get high and read the Bible?
Get high and read the Bible. Get high and read the Bible. If you want something to do, get high and read the Bible.
That sounds awful.
No, it's an experience. It's an experience.
You know what? I guess I gotta lie to
Read Revelation.
Alright, guys, at the Hotbox Universians, I'm gonna try it. You know what? I always say I'm gonna be open, and this was a messed up year. I was gonna do a lot of shit, so get high and read the Bible. I gotta put that on my list. Get high and read the Bible. Where's a good place to start?
Roll a blunt with the flyleaf.
Oh man. You go.
I'm gonna piss people off. I'm sorry.
This is exactly where I'm sure you've seen some of my posts. I piss people off all fucking day.
If you're Christian, I do not mean to offend you in any way.
Christian people, you know I love you. Yeah, it's all love here. We're all, like she's been saying, we're all entitled to our opinions.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You go to church, I dance naked in the woods.
When's the last time you danced naked in the woods?
Last week.
Last
Actually,
week?
No, it was the other day. It was the other day. I was at my boyfriend's mother's house, and I have a little she shed type trailer up there that I hang out in. It's like my little space, and there is like really old, I won't say ancient, but there's an old rock up there, and it's like a grinding rock. Like it used to be a Native American village, and I go there and I vibe out all the time, smoke weed, whatever. And sometimes I get naked and I sunbathe, and I got sunburn on my shoulders. You know, I'm social distancing, by the way, like. I have, like, my very tight circle of people. I
think everybody has their very tight,
Today's an exception.
Today is an exception, but I assure you...
I've been being very safe.
Yeah, we have been. We split the blunt.
And there's no people out there in the wilderness.
No. And the hot box is actually empty. It's just us two. We chilling. And this motherfucker getting fucked up, though. I got the,
weed. Some people say smoking weed is magic. Or doing drugs in itself is magic. A form of magic.
What's the strongest drug you've ever done?
This is a fun question. Wait, so strongest as in hardest, or like strongest as in most high?
Let's go. Let's do both.
Okay, because I've done a lot of drugs. I'm sorry.
Well, we'd like a good drug story. Like we're very open on the hot box. I've told a story about where I had diarrhea in the bushes one time, and
oh god, yeah, that sounds horrible.
It was
I puked a river one time. It just kept coming. That was alcohol though. Like, I have
alcohol is the fucking worst.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah, we'll drink to fucking that.
Drink to that.
Yeah, strongest drug.
Oh man. Okay. Well, meth. Crystal meth.
Okay.
And that's like part of what I was saying earlier, like my mom and my childhood. Basically, through a lot of my childhood, I was secondhand addicted to meth smoke. So, like, I was up all night doing artwork and, like, you know, being a little spun out kid and stuff. And when I was older, you know, like, I did it recreationally a little bit. Nothing, like, crazy. Like, I'm not, like, a meth head or anything. But, I've done it. And, you know, it is what it is. It's a terrible drug. I don't recommend anyone do it. I think it destroys lives. I've seen it destroy lives. Some people function on it just fine. It's here. It's going to get into our lives. And it's just it's a problem. It's a problem.